The dark area with the fire attacks creates a really cool atmosphere. Yeah, I agree. The art in this game is fantastic. This whole area, if you didn't realize, we're about to enter somewhere called the Citadel, like a religious place of worship. Is that what a citadel is? I've been under the impression that a citadel is like religious themed. Anyways, whether or not a citadel is religious, this citadel that we're about to get into is religious. So the area that we're in right now is all like adorned with gold, and these guys have these like they kind of look holy in their appearance a little bit. And that boss has that huge incense burner, like some people who practice spirituality do, you know, all that stuff. So, very cool theming, I think, this area. Come on, man. This feels like I'm playing Terraria, like where everything is designed to kill you ASAP. Except we shouldn't really be dying this much. We're losing money and time. Yeah, I don't know. I guess now that I think about it, maybe there's a reason why these guys are so hard. We're just missing some gear. I guess. I don't know. I did all that work to save my rosaries from last week. I just lost them right now. Great. Alright, let's keep at it. Surely they wouldn't make this impossible for someone at my point of the game, right? Also kind of trips me up. I'm sure this was intentional, but it trips me up that this first part of the fight, all the attacks come out much faster because there's no, you know, explosion afterwards. So she's able to chain together. She could do like 3 of those spin attacks if she wanted to, back to back. Or, you know, like throw one, spin one, throw one, spin one. And it throws me off because it's a completely different rhythm than the second part of the fight. You'll notice. If you watch closely, you'll see that. That's some great damage right there. I hope that counts. See, like now, all the attacks are coming out like once every 5 seconds, maybe. With the dash attack being an exception. She gets, I don't know, she gets out of her recovery period surprisingly fast after that one. But every other attack here is way slower now. I keep getting used to like staying back and waiting for my moment. Then, you know, I die and have to restart, and then during that first phase of the fight, I'm like tempted to be more aggressive again. Completely throws me off, man. I don't even know what I just did there, but alright. Quick coffee break. Yeah, I'll give myself until about we're an hour in, maybe a little bit after that. And I will go do something else, because again, if we're here for 2.5 hours today, I mean, who's to say we're not going to be here for 2.5 hours next week and the week after that, so on and so forth. Oh, you know what? I bet there's a new crest that we can find somewhere. That probably helps with, like, moving around a little bit more. Isn't that great when she just jumps right on top of you for no reason? It comes out faster than the other jumps for some reason. I thought I could stand right there. Clearly not. Alright, it seems like we can get a decent amount of those jump attacks in, which you'd think would help at least a little bit, right? Because usually we would only be able to attack during that attack, but I mean, boss fight still isn't really progressing all that much faster. It's still risky, you know? Yeah, man, I don't know. Hard to stay consistent when the boss isn't, you know? And I would love to save up some shards so I can get more knives to use during the fight. Grizzly is pissing me off, though. About 15 more minutes left before I'm just gonna go off and do something else. In the game, I mean, not in real life. We got nothing to do, really. Probably gives us, you know, 2 more good attempts. Maybe 1 really long good one. But probably more like 2. Oh, okay. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I started playing her lullaby. Maybe I could do that too, actually. Maybe because she's like protecting the Citadel, right? And it seems like this kingdom's whole thing is music. Maybe I could weaken her by playing a song or something. I don't know. Like a secret feature. I don't know. I'm gonna try to get at least 1 pogo hit in every time she does the dash. Just keep it to 1, otherwise I'm gonna take more hits than I'm getting. Hey, there we go. Can I get a checkpoint, maybe? Oh? Still no, huh? Ah. Quick stagger. There we go. There's a checkpoint. Go ahead and beat you over the head while you do it. Oh, I thought she was going to dash there. Alright, I'm going to try to keep track of the staggers I get now, because I know I said I was going to drop it, but we are past the checkpoint now, so maybe counting staggers is something, you know. I don't think it's going to tell us all that much, but it'll tell us something. So there's 1, at least. Still keeping... Oh, what? She was off screen. What was that? Oh my god. Totally thought I was far enough away from that, but okay. Whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna try to keep track of the staggers after the checkpoint. Because then we could, you know, we could say, oh, we've got 1 stagger after the checkpoint, we've got 2 staggers, we're consistently, you know, getting up to 3 staggers post checkpoint. etc., etc. Guess we're stuck at 1 for now. Keep that in mind. Seems like we are maybe getting closer to the end of the fight. Again, like King Grim, we're just inching along very slowly till we finally get to the end. Again, I think it's kind of brutal to be put in the middle of the game and not at the end of the game, but alright. Kind of terrified for what would be at the end of the game then. If only there was a feature in the game. Let's say you get to the second phase of the fight 10 times in a row without dying. I don't know how they would code that in, but if there was like a check where it's like, oh, we see you've managed to get past the first phase, past 10, 20 attempts without dying, we're just going to give you a feature to skip that part of the fight. Just to make it that much more easy, you know? Just to help out a little bit. Maybe that opens the door for way too much, like cheese and disingenuous gameplay, but, you know. I guess it could be a mod. Again, I don't know how you would code that, but it could be a cool mod. Checkpoint. Let's try to get one stagger. Oh, that's a little dumb of me. Like it worked out though. Oh! Oh, that was very close. Very close. One stagger. I'm gonna try to keep her on screen as much as I can, because that attack that got me last time really pissed me off. That one was close right there. Got it. Oh! Oh! Yes. Yes. All right. All right. Give me a minute here. I am so relieved we got through that. Jesus Christ, man. That must mean the past, I don't know how many attempts we got past that checkpoint We must have been that close to beating her every time, and we just kept losing. Crazy. And I'm glad I was warned about the explosion, even though it was technically spoiled. If I had to do that all again, very mad. All right. Oh. All right. Well, that grants us access to the Citadel finally, though. Let me in, please. Let me get a needle upgrade, a mass shard, something, please. Man. Ooh. Very City of Tears vibes here. Makes a lot of sense, but I didn't expect it to look like the City of Tears that much. Oh, Act 2. That's like a distinct Act 2. Oh, okay. Citadel of Song. Okay, so the Citadel is based around music then. Okay. I'm down. I'm down. Let's get it. Oh, I see. It's like a... It's like a lyre harp here. Maybe just a regular harp. I don't know. It's pretty big. Ah, okay, cool. And I did see we got our objective updated here. Let me check on that. Of course, we're still working on all of these. I think half of them we have to do in the Citadel anyways. So, we'll get those done. Then, Silent Halls, venture inside the Citadel and confront the Veiled Bugs. I don't really like the sound of that, but okay. And then, of course, we got a journal entry for the Last Judge. Final Arbiter of the Blasted Steppes. Tasked to ensure only the sinless ever step beyond the Grand Gate. And the huge judge likely stood through countless generations, never defeated, never wavering in their charge. Well, I apologize. I'll be the first one in generations to defeat them. I think I've been saying her this entire time. They realize the devs meant to go by them. Alright. We're here. We don't have a map. Looks like everything is pretty worn down or run down. You know, there's cobwebs everywhere. All this stuff is clearly not been touched in a while. A machine displaying the model, or a model of the Citadel. Insert rosaries, yes please. Oh, that's where we get our map, okay. Oh, but no bench. Sick. See if this connects up to anywhere. We don't know yet. This is a huge area. Bigger than any other area we've been to. Yeah, I guess we don't know where we're going to end up once we get through the Citadel. So, I would assume maybe we're going to be here for maybe the entirety of Act 2. I'm sure we can leave and do whatever we want, but I wouldn't be surprised if the entire act takes place in this area. Oh. Worst elevator of all time. Okay. Oh. Very dramatic entrance there. Also makes me believe we're gonna be stuck here, maybe. Obviously, we don't have a bellway. There's no other kind of fast travel that we could use. I guess we're just stuck here. Yes, a bench. Finally. Alright, we'll keep all these on for now. Unfortunately, I don't have... Oh, no, I do have a memory locket. Oh, sweet. I thought I didn't have one. Or else I would have used it already, but... Right, I guess I do have one. We'll put that on then, as we can. Certain rosaries. Oh, this must be another bench. Although they're only temporary. Oh. Okay. The Underworks. Is this a new area, or is this part of the Citadel? I thought we got a map of the Citadel, but we didn't have a map just now. Oh, this isn't even in the Citadel. Okay, I see. Ah. Okay. This looks like something that would connect up to Greymore then. Through those doors right here. Possibly, maybe we could drop down into Greymore from here. Okay. Okay. I like these little guys. They look like they're from Animaniacs. Does this guy not look like Wacko? Right there? That guy right there? He kind of looks like Wacko. This guy, the thinner guy, maybe less so, but the guy with the bigger face definitely looks like Wacko. Okay, these guys are pretty tough, huh? Oh, they're nice enough to put me back on the bench. Okay. Great news, then. Seems like I can finally get some more shell shards, at least. Even if these guys are, you know, pretty tough to kill. Where are those projectiles coming from? Is that you throwing them? It is, okay. This guy looks just like Wacko. Crazy. Drained worker on the verge of collapse. Consumed by the haunting, they continue to work far beyond their mortal limits. I was going to say, why are they still working? If they're so exhausted. What is this one called? The Underpoke and the Underloft. This one's another exhausted bug, grown sickly from the smog of the underworks. The workers' twist pins, once tools of repair, now serve as spun projectiles. Alrighty. So clearly, this place has been abandoned. I guess there's all types of pollution. Seems like these guys are just here because they've been possessed. I wonder who governs them then. Because we took out the Widow. The Widow was controlling that group of zealots that were in the Bellway, or in the Bellheart, I should say. But if these guys are still being possessed, then I wonder who's controlling them. Or what is controlling them, maybe.